Getting you some more updates. A Delhi-based lawyer, Vineet Jindal, has written to the Attorney General of India, Mr. K.K. Venugopal, seeking initiation of contempt proceedings against senior advocate Kapil Sibal. Now, you'd remember this is over his recent remarks in multiple judgments that had come out. This includes the Zakia Jafri case, the PMLA judgment. Recently, on the 6th of August, while speaking at a public function, he has said that there is no hope with the Supreme Court. He had made certain blanket remarks which has not gone down well with a certain section of the bar and also the bench. There are various statements that have come in from the Bar Council and many other lawyers that perhaps dissent has a place, but these kind of blanket assertions from a lawyer of his stature are not really welcome. Now, what happens when you want to initiate contempt proceedings against somebody? The procedure is that you write to the Attorney General of India, who is Mr. K.K. Venugopal. The Attorney General of India is going to read your application. The Attorney General will see whether there are any merits or grounds in that application, and then the Attorney General makes a recommendation to the court whether to take up the contempt or not. Ananya with us on the broadcast. Ananya, in this letter by the Delhi lawyer, what are the grounds that he has raised? Take us through the content of that letter.
Well, yes, this advocate, Vineet Jindal, has now written to, in fact, the Advocate General of the country, Attorney General, of the country, K.K. Venugopal, clearly seeking his consent to initiate contempt proceedings against Mr. Kapil Sibal. Over his statements, he clearly goes on to say that he has made contentious statements against the judiciary, and hence there is, in fact, a clear chance that a contempt proceeding shall be initiated against him. The basic ground remains that he has questioned the integrity of the constitutional institution. And in fact, a lot of lawyers who were also speaking to us while they were commenting upon Mr. Sibal's statement, like we just spoke to Mr. Abhijat Bal, who's the secretary of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, who clearly said that a person who's been practicing in Supreme Court for the last 50 years, and if at all he raises questions over the integrity of this same institution, he shall in fact leave practicing in the Supreme Court. And these are his words that Mr. Abhijat Bal has clearly said exclusively to CNN News 18. Apart from that, various lawyers have condemned the statement that has been given out by Mr. Sibal into the particularly what he said about the Supreme Court. Apart from that, Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju too has in fact...
And Ananya, on that note, I want you to just stay with us on the broadcast. We're just going to play out some more exclusive reactions that we're getting for you, some more breaking developments. Law Minister has reacted to the story, and the Law Minister says that the statement is very unfortunate. I'm quoting what the Law Minister has said. It is very dangerous for the whole system and should not be said. Listen into what Kiren Rijiju had to say.
A statement made by Kapil Sibal and the Congress leaders are on the line of their existing mindset. Whenever constitutional authorities or the courts give a decree or a judgment against their mindset, they start attacking the constitutional authorities itself. This is very, very sad for the entire country that prominent leaders and the prominent parties are criticizing the constitutional authorities, be it Supreme Court, High Courts, Election Commission, or any other important agencies.
Well, let's take a measured perspective about what Mr. Kapil Sibal has said. He has made certain blanket assertions about the integrity of the system. Supreme Court has no system to prioritize cases. Supreme Court can never be independent. These are blanket statements that have been made which go directly to the integrity of the institution, the final arbiter of the Indian Constitution. SC judges are selected through compromise. Those are excerpts from his statement that he made on the 6th of August. Ananya continues to be with us on the broadcast. Ananya, take our viewers back in time. Tell us more about the statement that he made and also the key content of the statement, which is very, very objectionable. And that is why you have a request going to the Attorney General to initiate contempt proceedings.
Oh, yes, definitely. So I'll give you a background of this. What has happened was this whole event that was organized on Saturday was against the various judgment of the topmost court of the country, whether it's in the Rajya Jafri case or the PMLA judgment, which upheld the provisos of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, clearly giving extraordinary powers to the Enforcement Directorate into this particular case. So Mr. Sibal was speaking at this event where he said that though I have been practicing in the Supreme Court for last 50 years, but now I have no faith left in it. He also questioned the appointment of judges. He also questioned as to how the matters are allotted. He said that in a system, a judicial system where the CJI is actually making the case list, he's seeing as to which case goes to which bench, then there is no point that there can be a faith in the judiciary. This is the crux of the statement that has been given out by Mr. Kapil Sibal.
Yeah.
While he was speaking at this event, he had also questioned the way the CBI and ED are in fact going on these days and are investigating various things.
Sure.
And now he's inviting a lot of flack, not only from the judicial lobby, but also now the law minister coming out clearly and making out statements against what Mr. Sibal has clearly said. Because remember,
Ananya,
we have to understand.
I want to stay with. I want you to stay with us on the broadcast. We'll continue talking about the story, and as you're giving us